Greetings everybody, Rodamon here for another episode of the Desert Dwellers Extreme Desert Survival. So I'm going to do something a little radical. I really actually didn't like the direction that all these bedrooms are taking. I just didn't like it at all. Thought it was gross, really, honestly. So what I'm going to do is, obviously there is a little bit of soft sand here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start building them over here. Yes, pretty strange. I know. Just sort of unlike me to fully abandon an already built design. But in the long run, I think it will be a lot nicer. So we need, let's call it 6 bedrooms. Because honestly, having to give up our rec room whenever we have a prisoner is annoying. So I'm going to lay out 6 of these babies right here, like this. And there'll be room for expansions in the future. So what I'll do is I'm going to have all wooden doors, just so that I save a little bit of power, because these auto doors, of course, eventually add up to a lot of power consumption. Plus they break down, all that. And wood doors are fine. Or actually, no, they can't be wood doors. They have to be steel doors. Yes, yes. I don't really have wood here, do I? Alright, so forget what I said about wood. Steel will still open up in time. And then, additionally, we'll put all of that behind... let's actually make this too wide. And that's mostly for security purposes. I'll even do 3. See, here I am doing some planning. Some proper planning rather than playing willy-nilly. Alright, and then we'll do marble. And for now, I'll have marble doors on both sides. And I'm going to put some beautiful vents. So all the buildings are kind of connected to one another. And then I will, let's see. Yeah, I'll put some coolers. Oops, that is the wrong way. Were these the wrong way? Yeah, they were all the wrong way. Go me. And to think, oops, I even had my coffee this morning, and it doesn't seem to have helped. Okay, so that is what I'll start working on instead. And then I'm going to put a lot of flagstone down. And it looks like I have just enough non-soft sand to create a path there. So that works out. I want to go over some of the comments I got. Let's see. I had a few comments. Suriname, and who else? There was one other person. I just saw this comment pop up, so I forgot to make note, that said use the grow lights, or use the glow pods for mining lights. It's not a bad idea. I don't think this pod's going to last very long. It expires in 2 days, so that's really not enough time to make use of it. That is not a bad idea. Yes. So we are starting the projects here. Now what I'm going to do with Omni is force him to do... Okay, we have microelectronics already. How many components do we have? That's the real question. At the moment, I might not actually have enough components to make actual use of a better research table. And that's kind of a big deal. So... once again, I'm going to scour the map. I think I'm kind of out, except for what's in here of components. What I'm going to do right now is temporarily halt the construction of these coolers Let's see, is there something else I could be researching with him? I think I'm going to start researching smithing. It's a bit too warm heading into the summer here to bother with tree sewing. It's just not going to do me any good, at least not right now. So what I can do in here, in this space, in this big hallway, is actually treat it as a little workshop. That's why it's so wide. Ooh, a bulk goods trader. Speaking of not enough components, let's go fix that. Let's go remedy that. All right, so right now our warden, our best social person, is a little wounded, so I'm gonna go with Omni to trade, because he's not wounded, of course. So being in good health sometimes matters. All right, so we've hauled everything that we want to trade in there. We do, of course, have some silver here, so let's go ahead and temporarily, or even permanently, remove the silver from here. And I know I can mine some additional silver and plan on it. If this bulk goods sticks around long enough to allow me, that'd be nice. But first things first, let's go ahead and get this trade underway. All right, so they have animals that I'm not really looking at right now. Now, I do want to keep my pants, so I can't sell pants, and I have to remember that. We are trading for pants, for tech prof and glitter world, glit meds. But these bad parkas, or even good parkas, we could sell them as well. I'm definitely going to want as many components as I can get. So we break even at 15. And what I'm going to do here is just looking at what I can sell. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell the smoke leaf, the jelly, the pigskin, and silver. Okay, so smoke leaf, we are really not getting anything. What is wrong with that smoke leaf? Did it like decay? Yeah, it decayed. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it because it has no sale value. Jelly can sell though. These are all pants, making sure I'm not skipping any pants. So everything I just hauled over there, I guess I do have the silver for the additional components. And I'm gonna buy one of the advanced components. I'll need 2 to get the fab bench up, but 1 will do. And then what I'm gonna do is buy as much wood as I can afford. I'll buy 20, because that will give me access to a butcher table, which will be nice. Let's organize this. So butchering, production, butcher table. We'll make it out of steel, and it still requires 20. What I'll do is throw in a old-fashioned sandstone door there. It still requires 20 wood, so that helps us get that up and running, which is nice. All right, so we definitely have the resources for a research bench, and I can turn this into a research room. Would not be that bad of a plan. So what I'm going to do right now is focus on the hallway. try to get that hallway built. So Quell just finally fully healed. Let's see what everyone else is working on. We're building these walls here. Not of a lot of consequence. Really? You built it to like one left? Odd. Alright, and additionally, we'll want to start mining too. We are, again, low on steel. Nothing I can't source locally. Alright, let's go ahead and any stone? Yes. Well, we'll do it. I don't think she's working on anything too important at the moment. Santiago needs a proper bedroom. There's so much to work on here. I'm going to take Wake Up and start working hard. So I think smithing is a good call. We have a lot of meleeers. We have high need of that stuff. Now, all of this is going to be marble, so instead of that, let's do marble blocks only. As you can see, Santiago has been sourcing them dutifully. So I was planning on making survival meals out of some of the insects and then doing lavish and fine meals for morale reasons, which will be nice. All right, Omni, what I want you to do at this very moment is to just mine like a maniac. A little extra silver will go a long way. And then we'll get some steel as well. So I guess that glow pod put in a little work, minimally. I don't really want to bother researching when we're about to get a proper research bench, because the proper research bench, of course, will be better. So I'm trying to min-max my efforts, my human efforts here. And now we're doing steel too. So some of the other comments I got, Albert Wesker said I should add paths between the power here. Not a bad idea. Not my top priority, but that's something to think about for the future. And then Kamazushi said that it is okay to eat insect meat because the positive effects of a fine meal or a lavish meal outweigh the fact that it is, in fact, insect. And he's right on that account. Very, very right. So I'm planning on doing that actually, but I just wanted to credit him with the idea. Anyway, being generous, let's call it. All right, so Mr. Roman, you are going to be constructing more than cleaning. Let's get you building some stuff. Now that we have a good source of steel, we just cracked into this mountain a bit. Come on, Ms. Philly. Oh, she's sitting on a marble chunk. That kind of explains a bunch. And I put it right in the door. Nice. Well, Quell will use it up. And this is the midday siesta, or really it's the only time they sleep, but I don't know, we'll call it siesta. Now I do have some plasteel down here. Yeah, there it is. That could be mined as well. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Butcher table. Let's go ahead and butcher. And then what I'll do is make some survival meals out of that. Out of those insects. So that we can do the pants trade more easily. Alright, I think Omni, I'm going to redirect you to constructing. Let's get him cranking out some constructs. And we're getting the venting. Might as well unforbid some of the vents. Little transport crash. Earth. Tough, ascetic, shooter, plants, crafting. Peter Blevins. What faction are you from? You are the Ash Cheetahs. You're a pirate. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and try to recruit you, I guess. For now, we'll put you here. Who's standing right there? Philly, Santiago. All right, let's go and capture him. Having a decent shooter wouldn't be a terrible idea in a group full of meleeers. That could be quite useful. Okay, so we probably are starting to have the marble that we need. Prisoner, reduce resist. Well, let's just go straight ahead and recruit. And I'm going to set this to any blocks. We do need some sandstone. Ooh, nice. Beautiful fire. Nothing like a event. I like how those events never really got a formal name. They're just... Alright, so you are able to move around. Your gear is worth something. None of it's too tattered. Makeshift workshop. That is one filthy room right there. Kitchen's even getting a little filthy. Let's tidy it up so we don't get food poisoning. So ultimately, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. I changed gears and went with this setup for bedroom. We'll see. Maybe I come to regret it. Maybe I don't. I have a feeling like I'm going to be ultimately happy with my choices. Alright, so survival meals. Details, let's allow insect meat so we get some of that crafted up. And checking the needs here. Santiago's not wearing really the right clothing to do long distance hauls. And it's starting to show on her mood. But I can fix that. What is she good at again? She is art, crafting. What I can do is switch her with Quell. And that will keep her inside, because Quell can be outdoors more safely, more easily. In fact, I have a different task for her really soon now that she's fully healed. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Clean up. Alright, so their food restrictions, meals only. Let's go ahead and restrict the prepackaged survivals. No idea why you would eat there without a table while there was a table available. Oh, because of the prison room. Yeah, that's right. All the more reason why we need these rooms built. But, of course, Omni is working on it now, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and pre-harvest this cotton because I have dire need of it. Okay, so we're definitely getting this building up and ready. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a duster and travel wear. Forget the pants for now. I know, crazy, right? Santiago is going to need a duster and travel wear. Doing a lot of long-range hauling. They are not super happy about it. Being out in the dark, sweltering heat isn't exactly how anyone likes to enjoy their time. Alright, doing a quick gear check. Making sure no one's... You have some slag, you shouldn't. Alright, so the travel wear is done now. Back to pants. We'll see how many pants we can get. So she is well insulated and will be comfortable in this temperature, which means I have a task for her. Right after she does whatever she's currently doing. Reducing resistance. Okay. So we're going to have a different warden for a bit. She is going to gather up all the pants that I have. Actually, let's see. I have nowhere to haul this stuff. Is that really true? Raw resources, silver. Okay. Alright, so now here was my plan. I was going to trade with Santiago. I was going to fill her up with the meals. And we'll change her food preferences. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's edit this. Okay, let's do that again. Santiago, you are going to take all the meals, which is a bunch of days of food, and some of the simple meals too. You will take all of the pants, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need 2 more pants other than that. Oh, this one's poor. So 3 more pants other than that. So we'll take all the silver and some of the other stuff to sell, as long as it doesn't weigh her down too much. Is there anything more valuable to sell? That's the question. No, I'm not really rich in anything. So yeah, we'll run the risk of weighing her down. And I have to go here to trade because these guys don't like me so much. Alright, Ms. Santi. She's grabbing quite a lot of stuff, and she's heading out. Perfect. Granted, she's doing it at midday, but I don't think the heat stroke's much of an issue. She's well protected from that now. So she's going to Cologne. These guys are hostile, whereas these guys are neutral. Can't really trade with hostile enemies, can you? Okay. So she didn't even really have a bedroom. Needs sandstone blocks. Okay. I understand that issue. We've been using our sandstone blocks for other things. Where are you going? There we go. Every now and then the pawns do, with the pickup and haul, they do something really confusingly silly, at least to me. And that was definitely one of them. Okay. The chief died. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Alright, so we're cranking out some survival meals. Instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some lavish meals. We've been having a little bit of mood issues. So let's get that done. And on that vein, I'm going to replace 3 of these, or maybe 5 even, with psychoid plants. And then replace these, because these are all ready to basically harvest, with rice. A little bit of a farming difference there. Some of these won't yield because they're not fully grown, but I think I need to treat the moods. Ooh, cargo pods of hyperweave. Cool. All right. What I think I'll do here is put slate in here. So we have a lot of slate blocks. Plus, I just feel like it'd look cool. Multicolored bedrooms. Botching the construction. Great. Thanks, Roman. You've been doing all this construction for me. I forget that sometimes you are utterly incompetent. Oh, that was close. I definitely did that to myself, but glad I wasn't in the way. All right, so we do need some more steel. We just cranked through most of our surplus. Where is this unroofed? Right here. Now, as we head into the summer, it will become probably more clear that we will need some additional air conditioning here or there. How's Santi doing? She's moving. She's not the best trader, given that she has a prosthetic leg. So she's not 100% speed, but she's our highest social. So it's what we've got. Quit botching. He's really bad at that, isn't he? All right, let's go ahead and, knowing that it's going to be cool, we'll drop some more AC. Always a major break risk with you. Wreck starved. What is she doing during the wreck hours? I don't know. Oh, she's binging on smoke leaf. Well, it's not that addictive, so have at it. I've been working you to the bone anyway. God, Roman, I hate you. With all your health issues. You're always botching jobs every time I look. Botch this, botch that. It's always botching. All right, we also don't... You know what, Roman? Go crank out some blocks. Yeah. More cargo pods of good old-fashioned silver. Definitely getting these bedrooms set up nicely. All right, so we're at Cologne. And I realize I'm actually massively over time. So, yeah, that flew by. Thank you all for watching. Just a reminder that tomorrow is voting day. Today is pick day. I'll be looking forward to that participation from you, either from my website or Discord, which is in the description. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any feedback for me, drop me a line. And I hope you tune in next time. Adios, everybody.